Somebody like him who witnessed the independence, the genocidal war, and the successive military program and the rest of that, then he got a chance, a second chance, rather than put Nigeria on that path where everybody can just be on their own, as it was before pre-1966. Something that he was the only person who could do it at that time and get away with it. But rather, he chose to want to stay even further as the president of Nigeria, which is now the famous third term, as you know. So that's why when people look at Obasanjo, they're like, no, Baba Koshidanu Jare, Baba Kurumbe Jare. Like, who do you think should do what you are now thinking of? You get that now, like, who do you expect to do it? Dele Farotimi said that maybe God preserved Obasanjo's life. That is very healthy, and is as we can see, is very much sane and lucid. So meaning he lived this long to realize the vanity that he helped to forcefully keep together. For God knows why. Bokuari is gone. Babangida will soon join them. Abdusalami too. Obasanjo as well. But he is very active. He's not even giving any sign that he's going to leave anytime soon. So they can see that all these years of keeping this contraption together, now they are watching it being blown into pieces by the APC, and there's almost nothing they can do. So maybe people like him will die heartbroken, because Obasanjo believes that he's the only Nigerian that really, really loved Nigeria, cared for Nigeria. And he's the only person who can actually fix Nigeria. There was a time he believed that so much. I don't know if he still does. So when people say, well, when did Nigeria miss it? How did Nigeria miss it? I say, well, take a look at the characters who have led the country and what they did, as well as what they didn't do or chose not to do. Then you have your answer. How did you arrive here? It is Stephen Numbu's turn. By the time he is done, you will not recognize this your Nigeria again. I promise you. The likes of Obasanjo and co probably will live long enough to see to that end too. Now for PDP. So thank you very much. I got PayPal donation. I actually got two. So in fairness, right, in the last 2-3 days, I've actually raised like about 200 and maybe 200 pounds, 215 pounds or so, right? So every penny counts, and I appreciate everyone, including those who reached out to me via the what do you call it, the bank account, right? Thank you. So now PDP or PDP governors, Bala Mohammed, Ajogba Trophy Oshun, that's Governor Jackson Deleketi Oshun. You have a Solomon Kinde Ibadan. They said there are about 10, because right now we don't even know how many PDP governors they have left. 10? 10 and a half? I'm not sure. So they met in Zamfara, where they, in show of, it's like a kind of a show of solidarity, all right, to say, no, this time around they want to solve their problems. And whether Wike likes it or not, it doesn't matter. If Wike put Ed right now, they will crush him. Kind of like a communique sent out to say their planned convention for November, where they want to choose their leadership and be ready to face Steve Numbu in 2027, is on course, and nobody should derail it. I was going to share that yesterday, but now I'm doing it, okay? Listen to this. The audio is not that audible, but it's manageable. Listen. It's like a communique to one with a wiki.
Sorry, one question is, the chairman of our great party, PDP, Excellency Makamagu, our chairman of our great party, the chairman of PDP Governors Forum, all the excellencies that are here with us, Chairman Board of Trustees, and other members of the BOT, as well as the National Working Committee, Deputy Governors of Trustees, Chairman of Trustees, PDP, Secretary Government, Chief of Staff, our former governors and ministers that are here with us, I welcome you to Zamfara State, and I hope you are having a good time so far. We're all here to discuss very, very important and critical issues that affect our party and discuss the way forward, how this party will be stronger and stronger so that we can face the challenges ahead of us before 2027. I therefore welcome every one of you, and I wish us a successful deliberation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, the chairman of our party, Your Excellencies, my colleagues, especially our host, our very handsome and very nice host, Governor of Zamfara State, Brother Lawa, my brother and my colleague, the Governor of Adamawa, my brother and colleague in the Emirate Council of Bauchi, the Wakil Kudu of Bauchi, and the Governor of Bayelsa, the Governor of Taraba, my also neighbor and brother, the dancing governor, the most amiable and amenable governor now around, the Governor of Bauchi, my brother, our leader, the Deputy Chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, the Governor of Oyo State, Sheyi Makinde, my leader, the former Senate President and Chairman of the BOT, the Deputy Governor of Zamfara State, who was there to receive us. We are very grateful. The Chairman of the former Governors Forum, where we will soon be there, and the former Governor of Niger State, an elder statesman, Babangida Aliyu, the Chairman of the former Ministers Forum, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Kabiru Tanimu Turaki, distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and of course, leader of the Minority Caucus in the Senate, Senator Abba Moro, and his colleague and our leader from the Northeastern Nigeria, Governor Ibrahim Ambombo, the National Organizing Secretary of the party, Malam Umar Bature, other party leaders that are here, members of the cabinet of Zamfara State, our colleagues, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the governors, we are very delighted to be in Zamfara. As I said last night, it was a pleasant effect on us. And of course, that salutary effect is going to be here on our deliberations today. We have a very rich agenda. We have always gone around as a tradition that we inherited from our colleagues who left the forum to go around and discuss and deliberate and enforce what deepen peer review mechanism where we learn from each other the art of responsibility and governance. Today we are here, even by virtually coming here, we have learned a lot where governance can reverse a lot of issues of governance and challenges like poverty, neglect and abandonment as exemplified by the government of Derail. We will discuss more on party challenges, how we will reposition our party to go forward. We will also discuss matters of national interest, issue of governance, the challenges of the subnational and even national issues of the National Assembly, the absence of equity and justice in governance, impunity, and abuse of power. We are going to discuss all issues that have to do with us as a country, so that together we can move forward. At the end of the day, we will be better informed, we will have collaborated and interacted with each other on the way forward. And I assure you, members of the public.
No. So, massive time. So that's Bala Mohammed, who is the leader of the PDP governors. He wants to be president too in 2027. He is a Tifnumbu guy. It's not just Wike that is a Tifnumbu guy in that cycle. He is. And he is not running to be president under PDP for the sake of the 2027. It is, they are all targeting 2031. Then you have Soloma Kende Ibadan, who is also rumored to be, attempting to give it a shot. There is also a Babangida Aliyu, the former governor of Niger State. He is also part of that meeting. He is the guy who said, Tifnumbu should be allowed to do his 8 years before anybody can then judge him or not. That he doesn't see any reason why anybody should be contesting with him in 2027. He is a leader in PDP. So the whole thing is so complicated. And when people tell you that, there's a chance that this whole thing may end up as Tifnumbu's bigger game. But some are like, no, come on, stop. Like, stop giving them the credits for what they are not really capable of. In all, we'll find out, okay, pretty much soon. And then we're also going to hear from Wike soon, because remember, Wike called his own guys and they released a press statement where they distanced themselves from the PDP convention. And primary problem of PDP, by the way, just a reminder, is who controls the party. When Wike was founding the party, yeah, he had all his guys everywhere. It was like in key places. Unfortunately, the guy they gave him as the the guy they pulled up as their acting chairman, Damagun. This was after they have used court case and the rest to remove the one that was there, right? So who controls the party and for what? The last time Wike felt like he was controlling the party, when he was funding the party, he expected to be rewarded with the party's ticket in 2023. Then he got burnt. And the trauma from that has now become the pandemic that has befallen PDP. It has now become the Trojan horse to make it easier for Tifnumbu to be the puppet master, pulling all the strings. So when the likes of Makinde and others felt like, oh, you know what? How about we stop doing this court confirmation and the rest, right? How about they go on and do their convention and choose, their leadership? So Wike is now crying out to say they want to remove him from, the decision-making, the part of the faction that we actually decide who becomes what. And if that should happen, right, Wike's real agenda of decimating PDP would almost become impossible or not so effective like it is right now. So that's the battle. So where Wike and his guys are probably going to go to court to stop the convention, and the story that will follow it after that is just going to be like from one court case to the other to another. PDP. So you probably would continue to look for where, you should stop looking. I wanted to say you should continue to look for where the savior will come from. There's no savior coming from anywhere. We would have to save ourselves. And to be honest with you, when people see the sign, we have had this kind of experience in the past, right? And of recent too. As divided as people are, as disinterested as people are sounding when it comes to that contraption, whenever most of us see the determination of at least some Nigerians, which we have seen in the past, it is always contagious. The same people who have told you that this or that is impossible, you will just see them, they will rally around, and then the whole thing will swell. And that spark is what people are looking for. What is going to be that spark that will bring everyone together enough to actually really confront these guys? Because they are treating you like you're already conquered. That's how they treat you, like treating you like you're already conquered. How you feel, what you say, and all that are pretty much like inconsequential. They will still do what they will do, whatever they choose to. Yeah. So there is no help coming from anywhere. It has to be us. Yeah. And when that time is, when we get to that time, there will be signs. There will be signs. There are those of us who have said it severally that, giving out information, the correct information, to keep people much like informed, helps their minds, and at the same time, it also helps them in decision making. Most of the things that we put action to, they start from the mind. Yeah. And if you have the right information where your mind is pretty much like revolutionized enough, so when the time comes, you will see the sign. There will be signs. There will be. Today, on the series of when Nigeria happens to you, it happens in different categories, different days, and there is no dedicated time, day, place that Nigeria can happen to you. It can happen anywhere, right? Today is Sunday. So for those who still, bleeding, groaning, struggling under this core loser regime, which is like everywhere, right? So in Abuja, those who went out, and Okada guys who went out to go and do the Sunday runs, right? Weekend runs. Small chop, right? Ended up in the hands of another public thugs who are on the road to extort, the vulnerable Nigerians in the name of task force on a Sunday. So one of them kind of like pretended to be a passenger going somewhere, stopped the bike, sat on it, and then he took the bike. I saw one in Ogbomoso, but this one was in Abuja this morning.
This thing is very wrong.
It's very wrong.
Today is
it's
Sunday.
Very wrong.
How are we doing this thing?
Today
is Sunday.
It's very,
with
it's
my
very
family
wrong.
today, but because of write it to
I'll put it up. I work in AIT. If I go, I'll send this to my Ghana. For weekend like this, people will be doing this thing. This is very wrong. Why did you deceive the guys as you are a person? You carry back as if this is an illegal work. This is an illegal work. Give him his bike. Give him his bike. You are doing illegal work. Today is Sunday. Give him his bike.
And if they start
This is an illegal work. You are doing an illegal work. This Sunday, look at them. See their face here. They are doing illegal work. Today is Sunday. They are stealing people's bike here. Illegal work. I'll put you on TV. You will know. What kind of nonsense is that? Today is Sunday like this. People, you think you are doing this thing? Yeah, go and grind this. Sunday on Sunday. We will take this matter up. Where is the owner of the Okada? Okada, come here. Come.
So you get, it is a dog eat dog kind of a place, you know, because those ones, they can only survive on extorting people like that. Pay them 500 naira